Chelsea team will line up here. We are going to play the Liquidator, so if you hold on one sec, and then you'll be able to walk out to the tune that we've adopted since the late 1960s. Come in, guys. So welcome to Stamford Bridge, the oldest stadium in the Premier League, having first been built in 1877 as the home of the London Athletics Club. So guys, this is the Matthew Harding stand. This is the home end as such. You can see the safe standing bars and rails that we installed last year. So most fans here want to stand up, that's fine. But if you look above in the upper tier, you won't see that.
Shout out to the Philadelphia Blues up there.
Get in there. USS
Get in
Chelsea,
there.
we love you. William Penn, come back. All is forgiven, we love you. And Rocky, guys, there's a load of stuff out in Philadelphia. You've got absolutely everything.
This is great.
The ground, sadly, it's nearly 50 years old. When it was first built, I know, obviously, you wouldn't remember, but not that you were around, but this was winning awards architecturally. It was amazing for an early 70s design that it was cantilevered, it didn't have supporting pillars for the roof. No one had really seen anything like this, so this was amazing. And you had 32 executive boxes, so again, you could up the amount of money you're earning. And it was fine, but the problem was it was a year behind schedule, so it destroyed the club financially. Literally, Chelsea was lucky to survive the next sort of 20 years, which it luckily did. Shed end in 1997, and finally, of course, the mighty West Stand Cross, which was completed in 2001. Again, though, a year delayed, and again crippling financial issues. But that's when, a couple of years after that, the Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich took over and solved all the financial issues that we had. So Chelsea have always had a very mixed history financially. The stadium itself, I say, being so central, it's not often you get 12.5 acres in the middle of a big city.
The grounds on the outside, just the walkways seem historic. I mean, it's impressive.
It is.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing. As I say, there's a lot of history here. And to just move, you can't just up sticks. If we were called London FC, you probably could, and it wouldn't matter.
Sure.
Go to a suburb, but this is we're very close to Chelsea. The grass is about 6.5 weeks old at the moment, reseeded every June. It's a hybrid pitch, about 5% is the artificial deso grass sown in, meaning it's going to pretty much look like this all year round, pretty much.
I hope you're enjoying this tour of Chelsea Football Club. Make sure to subscribe, hit like, and keep following us on this adventure through Stamford Bridge.
This is the visitors' dressing room. All we've done here is just add some replica shirts just to enable you to see which of the stars look like.
This would be a tough team to play on match day.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. No, you've got some massive stars here. Bobby Moore, number 6 for West Ham, England captain when we won the World Cup, and his middle name's Chelsea, so we absolutely love him. Because we you can tell when you see the photo and he's lifting the World Cup. What do you tell the kids? Look, there's Chelsea lifting the World Cup.
Yeah.
Which team can say that? This is the famous tunnel here. The badge is amazingly, it's got a fantastic history really. It's part of the coat of arms of the Chelsea family. That goes back, we're talking about many centuries. The rampant lion. The red rose, the Tudor rose I like, again representing England. It's another symbol of England apart from the lion. So you're talking about a lot of things entwined to become the Chelsea badge. Come this way, gentlemen. Past the manager's office on your right. Had a few famous managers in there. So, gentlemen, welcome. This is the home dressing, of course, since 2004. Okay, so the players now, they sit wherever they want to. The manager encourages that. You'll see there's no name tags or numbers on the door enabling that. It's open, it's not segregated, so they do get to speak to one another. The one area since 2004 that's remained pretty much the same has always been the goalkeepers this side. And the Portuguese speakers, that also includes Brazilian players as well. So since 2004, anyone who's Portuguese or Brazilian, Deco, and Oscar, Ramirez, William, David Luiz have all been here. This initially was for the French-speaking guys, not necessarily French. So you have greats where Ziyech is now, that was Claude Makélélé, of course, Kovacic, the king himself, Didier Drogba, absolutely one of the greatest players ever. Not just it. The Eden Hazard, of course, who Azpilicueta is now, but of course he has won every trophy there is to win. And of course we go over to where Reece James is. He's an absolute colossal figure for Chelsea now. And to be fair, Ben Chilwell, we missed him. And that used to be Ashley Cole, so again was considered the world's best left back. And these two, of course, Mount has taken his mentor seat. Frank Lampard, Chelsea's top goal scorer. And Loftus-Cheek has got Mr. John Terry, okay, he's the most decorated player in Chelsea's history. Highest goal scoring defender in Premier League history too. So we've got, and we've got the Captain of America, I didn't mention that, sorry, Captain America himself. We've got to get a little shield for him at the top, I think we want that, which I think will be brilliant, make him feel really good then. So yeah, we got him in there. Yeah, it's a great array of
the best locker room timepiece goes to Chelsea.
Absolutely. I can't get it off the wall, just put it on my wrist. Break my back trying to get out of there with this one. Serious.
Oh, there he is. What a player, what a player.
No, he's always gone back for more.
Is he going?
He wants another
Not
go.
quite ready.
Got the stadium all to ourselves, we love it.
That's a pretty weak walk right there.
That is amazing. Right, so come through, gentlemen, come through. So this takes you to the middle of the east tier, and I think it used to be the old director's box, and you'll see why the view is amazing.
Oh wow.
Why don't you grab a seat? Grab a seat.
Unbelievable, right in the center.
Grab a seat, look at that. That was worth it, wasn't it? Hey, look at the seats, how nice is it to watch your football from there? So giving you an idea, back in 1975 when I first came here, it was £1.20 to sit on the lower tier, and up here £6.50. So you could see the difference in prices, yeah.
That's how much it cost for my fish and chips last night.
Well, exactly. So you could have had a ticket to Chelsea nearly 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome any day. Hey, blue is the color, football is the game. We shed and we'll welcome you. Wear your blue and see us through. Sing loud and clear till the game is done. Sing Chelsea.
Who would you say is the loudest away fans?
I'll tell you,
Away
it's,
support.
sometimes you'd be surprised. It's a lot of the smaller clubs we play in the cups.
Yeah.
It's a big day out, and it's fantastic. They're brilliant. They really are. A lot of them really produce that, and sometimes in Europe, sometimes we get that. But yeah, I would say that because they're unexpectedly the better ones. But then on a cup game, they will have the whole stand.
The whole thing.
So you've got 6,000
Very cool.
visiting supporters coming through and shouting their hearts out. It's listed, we can't actually knock it all down. And it was built because behind there used to be old houses with little yards and a low wall, and the fans in the early years would ride their bikes in. There wasn't the transport that we got now. And they would dump hundreds of bikes into yards, and of course the neighbours got a bit annoyed. They said, please, can you stop that? So we built this thing. Yeah. And now it's our Wall of Fame. Look, some of the
An actual
greatest,
Wall of Fame, yeah.
some of the greatest names.
Blue is the colour, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. 'Cause Chelsea is our name. Blue is the colour, football is the game.
Some of the legends of Chelsea Football Club ending a legendary Chelsea Football Club tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and until next time, I'll see you in the next episode.